I'm trying to film Mother Nature. When is that? Okay. Hello family, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela, and here on this channel, I create beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content, in particular for the woman over 40. Yes, you saw it right. The title of today's video is all about decluttering those spaces that we just kind of forget about and just don't think about cleaning out that often. But we're gonna go into the new year. And when I say we, I mean me for sure. For sure. We're gonna go into the new year cleaning at least some of those spaces out. I think y'all want y'all to work with me. I'm sure there are some spaces you all need to clean as well, and I think most of these are on my list. So if you'd like to hear the 10 spaces I'm recommending that we all clean before the new year starts, and time's a ticking. We don't have that much time. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm not gonna be able to get to all of them before January the 1st. But I'm gonna try. I'll get to at least half. And before the first week of January is over, I'll get to the other half. How about that? And I think that's a good time frame for myself. What about you? What time frame is good for you? You need to get it done within the next few weeks though. Okay, I know right now we're on a crunch. Try to get it done within the next few weeks, depending on the amount of stuff or clutter that you have. Again, if you want to hear what my 10 suggestions are, then stay tuned now. Let's get started. Before I get started, I just want to talk about Christmas a little bit and ask you all about your holiday. I'll put a timestamp somewhere on the screen if you want to go straight to the video and not hear this little chit chat or hear before I talk about the video. So hopefully you all had a great Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, and I had a wonderful Christmas. It was simply amazing. And let me tell you what was so amazing about it. You wouldn't think that me being at home by myself made for an amazing Christmas. Now my husband had to go to work on Sunday morning, had to leave to go to work, and so he was not here for Christmas, so we had him to open his gift, his one-wheeler for Christmas. And I put some footage at the very end of the other video of me trying to ride the one-wheeler, and I was able to get adjusted to it because I'm very, I ain't gonna say very athletic. I've always been athletic. Yeah, I am. And so it didn't feel quite, I thought it was gonna feel like a skateboard, but it felt like a skateboard, but it moved in angles that a skateboard does not move. So it took me a minute to get adjusted to the one wheel. I fell off, and I didn't sprain my ankle, but I didn't injure the muscle, but I irritated it. So I was hobbling for like 3 days. I iced it real good, then I heated it, and it's fine now. So I can wear my heels and my boots. So that was fun. He was so happy to get that one-wheeler. He has been looking at that for years, and I wanted to get him something very practical. Like he wanted some clothes, that some cashmere joggers and sweatshirts and hoodies, something he could wear to work, something that was really comfortable but stylish as well, and something that's gonna last him a long time. And there was a couple of other things that he wanted, but I knew, because I keep a list in my phone all year long if I'm out and about, and it says Christmas list, and I'm paying attention, I'm watching people, and if they say, oh, I like this, and their family, of course, I'll put it on the list. So by the time Christmas comes around, I already know I'm gonna get everybody. And so I knew that he would be so happy, so happy with the one-wheeler. It's not practical whatsoever. He doesn't need it. And I called our son. I was like, oh, what do you think about getting Daddy this one-wheeler? What do you think? He was like, yeah, you should get it. And I said, I know he wants something. He said, you should get it. And I'll pay for half. Girl, I was almost in tears. That is the sweetest thing, because it was not cheap. It was not cheap. So I got on the internet and I looked for it, found it. And then there were, of course, it just came by itself. It didn't come with the accoutrements, okay? The extra bumper that apparently we definitely need, because when you stop, you bend back the back of it, and you have to push hard, because if you just push softly, it rolls. Learned it the hard way. That's how I fell off. I think I fell off 3 times. But I fell, I mean hit the ground. And, so you have to actually drag the bumper. You have to push back hard, and it drags the bumper and stops. So for extra bumpers, and then that come with a guard over the wheel. So I'm thinking that doesn't make any, they get you. Let me just say the extras were over $300. So the guard that goes over the wheel, I got an extra handle, like a colorful handle. The colors, it comes in this UNC Carolina blue, and I was like, nah, I don't like that Carolina blue. I wanted green, military green, of course. So I got the extra stripes on the side that are in the green. I got the handle in the green. Just extra little things that we're gonna definitely by week. He wants me to get one too. He's gonna definitely need over time. So I was really happy with that. I only wanted one thing for Christmas. I wanted the Maison Margiela tippy boots. That's all I wanted. He asked me, honey, what if I can't find them? I said, well, you just save the money. And when they come back in stock, because they're always sold out. When they come back in stock, that's all I want. I get stuff all year long because of YouTube. I don't want anything else. I just want those boots. I got my boots. I'll have them in a video. I'll model them for you in another video, but that's what I got. I got my tippy boots for Christmas, and I was just as happy as I could be. Put them on and click clock all around the house. My daughter think they're the ugliest things. She think they are hideous. Oh, I don't care about that. I love them. They're so comfortable. Are they extremely expensive? Yes, they are. And I want another pair. I want the brown pair. But anyway, Christmas was nice. So Ben had to go to work on Sunday morning. So we had Christmas at my house. You see the tree, because my daughter had a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. But day after Christmas, like I always go shopping day after Christmas for extra Christmas tree ornaments and supplies for the next year. So she and I got up early. I called her, get up. The store's open in 15 minutes. Luckily, the store is opened an hour and 15 minutes, but we got up and went to go to Hobby Lobby, and they were closed. They weren't open yet. So we went to Target and ended up bought some items in there. Most of their stuff was gone already. And we were there at 8:15 in the morning. So we shopped at Target, then we went to Hobby Lobby, and then we went to, Michael's. Oh, Michael's, my God. Hobby Lobby had very few, which one is it? I don't know which one was the biggest. It was Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby had very few Christmas items. There were no Christmas bulbs at all. Very few Christmas items left. And the lady said they start discounting their Christmas supplies the day after Black Friday. All of their Christmas wrapping paper, and I was like, oh, okay. So at least I know after Black Friday, I can go shopping and Hobby Lobby next year and get some stuff if I still need any. So we went to Michael's. My God. We got to Michael's about 9:15. There were probably 10 lines, at least 10 lines, and 15 to 20 people in each line, and the store was still full. All of their Christmas items were 66% off, and they had a lot of stuff left too. 66% off, and I think almost everything else in the store was 40% off. So we found Shadia a tree. So she'll have a nice, beautiful tree like this one at her house next year. We got just a few ornaments, so she'll have to go shopping for ornaments, but we got some personalized ornaments. I got a helicopter, and we got ornaments that represent everybody. And wrapping paper, because every year I do a different theme for Christmas, because my husband is nosy. It's more for him than anybody else. My husband is nosy, so I can't let him know which box or boxes are his. So last year I did it by first letter of your name. So I was number 1 because my name starts with an A, and Ben was number 2. So this year I did it by birthdays. So Shadia's husband's birthday is in January, so he was number 1. Micah's birthday was next, and then Ben's, he was 2, and Ben, like, that's how I did this year. Next year I already got my plan. So the wrapping paper was on sale. So next year everyone will have their own wrapping paper. So I bought 7 rolls of wrapping paper because it was 66% off, and I'll use them again after next year as well. I mean the year after. So everybody will have their own wrapping paper. Ben will have his wrapping paper. Everybody have their own wrapping paper. So that's my system for next year for not telling anyone whose gifts is whose until Christmas. And what I'll do is I'll cut a little piece of the paper off and put it on a big piece of paper so I don't forget, and write the person's name beside. So when I'm wrapping the gifts, I'll just pull that paper out, and I sit it down and I wrap the gifts. I'll know exactly which wrapping paper is for each person. So that's what we did. But then we were here, Shadia and Javante and the kids came over, opened the gifts. Shadi and I cooked breakfast. We had grits and bacon and eggs, and I made some, oh my God, it was so good. I made homemade biscuits, and then I took some of the leftover biscuits, I think like 3 of them, and I mixed raisins in the biscuit dough, and cinnamon and raisin in the biscuit dough, and baked those, and then made a icing out of powdered sugar and vanilla. I should have put some butter in it. It was so good. And the next day, maybe another hour and a half or so, and we cleaned the kitchen up before they left, and they left to go to her sister-in-law's house for the rest of the day. So they left me at home by myself. When I tell you I was so happy. I was so happy. I was so content because I'm always working. I'm at home. I need to get in the habit. I need to put that on my list for 2024 of making certain, without a doubt, okay, every Wednesday is my day off. I do not do that, and so I'm busy every single day. I'll take hours off or I'll do this, but I don't have a day off like everybody, like the conventional workers do. And so I knew I was not working on Christmas. Y'all not getting me to work on Christmas. That was all the work I was going to do. So I don't even remember. It's been so long since I was able to sit down and watch television and snack all day. I don't remember the last time I was able to do it. It's been that long. So the only thing I wish my husband was at home to spend that time with me. But it was just me and movies. I can't even remember the movies. I watched Superman again, Man of Steel, watched that again. And it was just, I got up, I would eat and get me something to drink and popcorn, burnt popcorn. Snacked all day and watched television. It was the most relaxing, gratifying day ever. So I'm gonna really start making a point to schedule me a day off, period, in the story, where I don't have to do anything. It can't be Sunday because I want to go to church and get stuff ready for the rest of the week. So it's probably gonna be like on Wednesday. It's probably gonna be, I need to make Thursday, because Wednesday I'll be preparing for Thursday and I'll be stressed. I think it's probably going to be my Thursdays will be my day off. And that was my Christmas. I pray that you had a restful, wonderful, and joyous Christmas as well. So now let me get to the video. It's on my iPad that my husband, y'all want to see my husband in his, that's him in his flight helmet. Oh, ain't it cute? Ain't it cute? That's my sweetheart. The first thing we need to declutter is our makeup, honey. And when I say declutter, I mean go through and get rid of makeup that we're not using or makeup that is old. You know for a fact it's old. When I tell you, I'm gonna probably do another video about all the stuff that I had to declutter after Christmas or before the first of the year. I'm gonna probably have a tub full of stuff that I need to throw away because I know it's old. Now I'm not new to makeup, but I'm still not really good. I don't have it perfected yet. And when you're first starting to use a lot of makeup, which I did when I first started my YouTube channel, so it's been about 3 years. A lot of stuff I've had that long. I ain't gonna lie, I've had it that long. And so I bought, and I had a lot of access to stuff because I had a lot more money then. I was living in Saudi Arabia. And if you know anything about Saudi, you know your money is tax-free. Anyway, I have a lot of stuff that I need to get rid of on my makeup desk. A lot of makeup that I purchased that really didn't look well with my complexion, and I thought it would in the store, and then you get it home, you try it on, you don't want to return it, or you didn't return it. I just need to get rid of that. And you also need to go through your makeup and get rid of makeup that's old as well. And the reason we need to do that, first of all, it's not going to apply the same as it. Now I turned my husband always tell me to turn on your do not disturb, honey. So guess who calling me? My husband.
I'm sorry.
Say hey, honey. Say hey to I'm gonna leave it in here too. I'm gonna leave it in the video. Like you always do me. You know how you do me dirty? You laying in the bed, he don't feel good. You on the video? Say hey, honey.
Hey, honey.
Not to me. You don't feel good. Oh, did you take your zinc and stuff?
I'm gonna take another one here. I'm gonna mix up another one.
Okay, I'm sorry you don't feel good. Well, did you eat?
Not since this morning. I've been sleeping the whole time.
Honey, it's 2:40. Well, get up and eat something and drink some more zinc. I'm sorry you don't feel. Did you take the towel on Advil?
Forgot.
Your wife is a nurse and she told you to take some Advil and Tylenol, which was...
I forgot, honey.
Then you want me swear up and down you got the man cold and you ain't long for the world.
I think it's coming. I think it's coming, honey. Got one foot in the grave.
Boy, you ain't got no... I think you're coming around with the flu though. I hope not.
I hope not.
Take your stuff. Your body still have body chills?
I don't know. I feel so funny right now. I just don't even know what I feel like. So I'm still kind of half asleep.
Okay. Well, get up and get you something to eat and take your medicine. I'm gonna call you back when I finish filming.
Okay, honey. I'm sorry. Good luck.
Can you take that foot out the grave, okay?
Okay. I don't. It's close, honey.
Honey, it's not. It's not. It's a cold.
I see the light at the end of the tunnel.
It ain't no tunnel, honey. That's the light bulb in the lamp next to the table.
Oh. Okay. Thought I heard the Lord call him.
No, you didn't. You didn't. No, he didn't. He wasn't talking to you.
Okay, honey.
Okay.
All right. Well, I love you.
I
Good
love.
luck. I believe in you.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Lord have mercy. My husband get a cold. He always swept it out. He got a man cold, and that's worse than childbirth. And I don't know what else he said is. Anyway, let's get back to the makeup. I'll call him when I'm done. Makeup. If you use your makeup and if you're touching the bottle or using the same sponge or the brushes and it touches the inside of the bottle of the makeup, it can create a horrible environment full of bacteria and stuff. So you really, when you use your makeup, try not to use the applicators on your skin. Like find you a dish or something that you can put it on and use it from there so you're not introducing bacteria into the bottle, because we have bacteria naturally on our skin. But if your makeup is old, it's not going to apply the same way at all. So I don't know what the recommended length of time to use to keep the makeup. You probably have to Google the brand I'm sure that it'll tell you how long you should keep it before you throw it away. But if it's old and you know it's old, go ahead and get rid of it. We're about to start 2024. We want to start afresh. Everything afresh, including our makeup. The next space we need to declutter, and this is the most important space that we need to declutter, is our medicine cabinet. We need to declutter our medicine cabinet. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start on this list. I'm gonna go down the list hopefully you go down the list as well. I'm probably gonna do the medicine cabinet first before I do my makeup. Take all of your bottles out of your medicine cabinet, or if you have a drawer that you have meds in, or you have a container that you have meds in, take them all out, set them to the sides, and then pick them up one at a time, look at the back, and look at the expiration date on the back. If it's expired, throw it in the trash, or you can sit it onto the side so you can remind yourself when you're done to go ahead and purchase some more, order some more. You make you a list on a piece of paper in your phone and then throw that in the trash. You do not want to be taking expired medications. Hear me and hear me good from Nurse Angela, okay? You do not want to be taking expired medications. Yes, some of the medications still work past the expiration date. There's a grace period, but we don't know what the grace period is, and it's not worth killing or damaging your liver for. So just get rid of it. You don't want to be taking Tylenol that's 6 months past the expiration date because you think I can take this Tylenol, it's just 6 months, and then next thing you know you're in liver failure because it's a horrible, painful situation to be in. Okay, so get rid of all of your expired medications. Number 3, I'm gonna do this again. I did it last year, and so I don't have that much to do this year. I did it last year. Go under your cabinet where your plastic containers are. And if you have a bowl with no lid or a lid with no bowl, even though you may think it's over your daughter's house, or it's over your mama's house, your cousin them house, go ahead and get rid of it. It's not worth keeping. Now, if it's an old-fashioned Tupperware bowl, I mean the Tupperware, you know, whatever, yellow, orange, or green, that's a whole different story. You know, to get your container. Go, whoever has your container, tell them bring your container back. If it's a Rubbermaid container, go ahead and throw it away. It's taking up space It's taking up space that you need for a container with a tire, with the lid that goes on it. Just go ahead and get rid of it. I know it's hard to do. Get rid of it. And if you have any containers in there, there used to be butter containers. I don't have any of those. My mama didn't use the tub of butters. We would have had it though. Go ahead and get rid of those and get yourself some Rubbermaid containers that have the lids on. Just get rid of all those containers that don't have matching lids or bowls for them. All right, now I know you got one or two, because I got one or two, and I changed last year. The fourth place you need to declutter is under your bathroom sink. You know how many bars of soap? I am a sucker for organic stuff. I am a sucker for a good farmer's market, a good flea market. I'll go to the farmer's market and those ladies be selling those soaps, that handmade soaps. I'm not buying anymore. I don't need to buy any more soap until 2025, okay? I bought bars and bars of soap, and because I didn't have a huge closet in my bathroom, stored them in the back of under my sink in the back. When I moved from where I was to where I am now, I found like 10 bars of soap that I had bought at different farmers markets or from some, honey, cleaned under your bathroom sink. Just go ahead and pull everything out, all the stuff that I gave away, a giant box of hair care supplies, because I haven't had a relax in years, but I don't have long hair anymore, so I don't need to put my hair in a ponytail. I don't need all that gel. I don't need all that stuff. I gave all that away. I didn't need it. I did keep my hair dryer for whatever reason. I did keep my hair dryer, but I gave away a whole bunch of stuff. But just go ahead and pull all the stuff out from under your sink, and you have a throwaway pile, and you have a keep pile, and then you can organize it. Buy you some little plastic bins to put your stuff in, so you know it's organized, and label it. And make sure it's the plastic bins that you can see through. Chances are you'll use it a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently if you can see what is inside the container. Now, the fifth space that needs to be decluttered is your garage. As you can see, my garage, that's just my husband, where he has his stuff, and I park my car in the garage. He parks his car in the driveway. Even on the other side of my car, his motorcycle is there. The kids' little motorcycle that he purchased them, and he has a little wooden thing that he built to put wood in. Honey, I don't need to organize my garage at all. And then my husband, we have 2 shelves in the garage, and everything is in containers and it's labeled. It's my husband's handwriting. It ain't pretty, but it is labeled. You can go outside of my garage right now. You better find everything that you need that is out there. I have passed by garages, and I'm always shocked. I need to park my car in the garage. I need to park my car in the garage because I'm cold natured. I've said that for the millionth time. I'm sure if you watch me, you're sick of it. But I need to park my car in the garage because in the wintertime, I don't want to go outside in the snow or cold where it's freezing cold to get in my car. That's why I need to park in the garage. That's the only reason. I don't care about the life of the car. I don't want to go out in that freezing cold in the air to get in my car. I want to get in the car in the garage. I don't have to worry about that. I have passed by people's garages. They have the garage door open where they have to make a path. They're walking a thin path in between all this stuff in their garage. How do you organize that? Or how do you know what's in there, and what are you keeping it for? Would you give it away? Give it away to someone who may need it. I don't understand. Now, I do have, or get you a storage. Get you a little storage. You can pay for it monthly, and if you have the funds, you can buy a little building to put out back in the back of your house. But I just like to have space in my garage to park. So if your garage, if you don't have boxes and lots of stuff in your garage, go ahead and get your garage organized. Now that's the space is going to take a long time. I already know that's going to take quite a bit of time unless you have it's just a little disorganized. You can do that in a day or so. And then if you can do it in a day or so, I recommend to just go ahead and get it out of the way. You may have to wait till this weekend, but just go ahead and get it out of the way. So the next space you need to declutter is in your sock drawer. I think I talked about this last year as well. I don't understand how I have socks that don't have a mate to them. It is just me now. It happened again and again and again when my daughter was young and was living with me, and she was in high school. Stuff got missing on the regular. Stuff got missing on the regular. It was in her closet on the floor. It was under her bed on the floor, or she had it in her car. All my stuff just got missing. We wore the same size clothes. My God, my God. There were a few things I was like, do not touch. She knew she could not touch my purses. And she knew she could not touch my good shoes. Everybody know my good shoes mean. She could not touch my good shoes. Everything else was, oh my God. Anyway, I said all that to say, I don't understand how I have socks that don't have a mate. It's just me. My husband never ever wears my socks. I, on the other hand, wear his stuff all the time. Oh, did I have his shoes on today? No, I did not today, but I normally do. I wear his stuff all the time. But I don't understand where the mates of my socks are. I have no clue. I have no clue where the mates of my socks are. So just go through and declutter your sock drawer. If you have socks in there that don't have a mate, go ahead and get rid of them. Socks are not so expensive that you can't get another pack or another pair of socks. Go ahead and get rid of all those mixed match socks, unless you have grandchildren like mine that have no problem whatsoever wearing mixed match socks. I don't understand. I can't do it. I cannot put on mixed match socks. So if you have kids that don't mind wearing mixed match socks, I think because they're lazy, just go ahead and give them the socks. But just go ahead and clean them out, because where our generation, we're not wearing mixed match socks. So go ahead and clean that sock drawer out. The next one is for me. It's for me. It's definitely for me. So the next space you need to declutter is the storage compartments in your car. And I mean the under the dash and in the middle of the car. I do that probably every 3 or 4 months, but somehow it gets cluttered again. And the reason is I have a napkin and straw hoarding problem. And the bigger problem with that is I don't want to change the problem. So if I go into a restaurant and I get my food, I'm going to get 5 to 10 extra napkins. If I go into Starbucks and spend $25 for that cup of coffee, okay, it's not $25, but it's entirely too expensive. When I go into Starbucks and get my coffee, because I do drink coffee with a straw, my mindset is, girl, you may be in the car and you may need a straw and you won't have one. So I am going to get a straw for my coffee, and I'm going to get 3 or 4 other straws as well. And my husband hates it. He looks at me and shakes his head, and I look at him and do this. And keep it moving. I don't know why you looking at me. You already know what I'm going to do. And I will snatch 2 or 3 napkins with my coffee, because sometimes I spill. Ask him how many times he has needed a napkin and says, hey, honey, do you need a napkin? And I had a napkin for him. Case closed. Anyway, so I need to clean out both of them, especially this one right here. It has lotion, hand sanitizer, napkins, baby wipes, antibacterial wipes, straws, extra. It has extra spoons and forks. Like if I go to Biscuitville or somewhere where they had individual spoons and forks in the plastic, I will get extra, because you just never know. It has that in there, and it has extra cords for the phone and charger. This is funny to me. So this one is for me. You know how you go to the church and the preacher is talking and you feel like he been peeping in your window and looking at you. And where I'm from in the South, we say the preacher is stepping on my toes. This is for me. I'm stepping on my toes. Definitely going to do that. I'm gonna get that done today. Okay. Number 8 is cute. If you're like me, you have multiple purses. You need to go through your purses. Take your purses and take out all them extra napkins. I guarantee you it's napkins in all, not in all of them. I bet you my purses have some napkins. Take out the tissue, the napkins, the receipts, the gum, the old mints. You probably got lip glosses and tubes of lipsticks in your purses that you just could not find. You've been looking for them. Oh, that's where it is. Go through and take all the stuff that's sitting in your purses that you are not currently wearing. Take it all out, throw it in the trash, or put it where it's supposed to go. That's something we all forget about until we grab that purse and open it up to put our new stuff in there like, ah! And I have found money. You might find some money. So go ahead and declutter the stuff that's left in your old purses. The ninth thing that we need to declutter is our refrigerator. Like I'm a napkin and straw hoarder. My husband is a condiment hoarder. He'll try to tell you he isn't, but I can promise you he is. So you need to go through your fridge, look at the ketchup, the mustard, the pickles, the pesto, all the bottles that are on your refrigerator shelves and on your refrigerator doors. You need to go through and look at the expiration date. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me recently. It wasn't pretty. I decided I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna start eating better because I started exercising. I'm gonna have a salad. I stopped by Walmart and got my groceries. I got me a little bag salad with the kale in it. And I said I'm gonna have it had walnuts in it, but I can't remember what the salad dressing was, but it was something that I don't like. And so I decided instead of having that salad dressing that came in a packet, I would have some salad dressing out of my refrigerator. And so I saw some, I can't remember what kind, I can't even remember what it was. It was some Asian salad dressing. And I fixed my salad up. I made me some chicken. I chopped the chicken up, put it on the salad. I was like, she was looking good. Had me some Ritz crackers. I took my little bowl of salad to my office with my water. And I'm listening to YouTube and started eating my salad. I ate the first bite and I was like, this tastes funny. Then my brain said, well, it's kale. You normally don't eat kale. You normally eat spinach or lettuce. And it's probably the bitter taste of kale because, you know, sometimes it can be a little bitter. And I was like, yeah. So I ate another bite. It wasn't feeling it. I ate that third bite and I was like, nah. No. Even if it's a salad, it has some calories and I am just not going to force feed myself some food that I am not enjoying. I can eat something else that I will enjoy a lot better and not have to worry about these unnecessary calories. And then my mind said, well, maybe it's the salad dressing. Look at the salad dressing and see if you just take a look at the bottle. Something in my brain said, look at the bottle. I'm gonna put the picture of the bottle up on the screen. My assumption is that the salad dressing was probably expired when we purchased it because there is no way, there is absolutely no way that this salad dressing has been sitting in our refrigerator for probably over a year and a half. There's just no way. There's just no way. When I saw that date on that salad dressing, I was done. I was done for that. I wasn't hungry no more. I didn't want to eat anything else. All I did was pray, Lord, please don't let me get sick. Lord, please don't let me get sick. Lord, please don't let me get sick. I did not get sick. Thank God. Thank God I did not get sick. It takes a lot, though. It takes a lot for me to get sick. Had Ben ate that salad dressing, he'd have been sick about 3 minutes later. His GI tract is like this. And mine moves like this. Mine moves like a turtle. I have issues. His is like this. I didn't get sick, but I was a little devastated. I was a little devastated. I sure was. So let that be a lesson. Go through your refrigerator and look at the dates on the pesto and just everything. Every bottle that you have in your refrigerator that you know that you didn't recently purchase, go through and pull it out and throw it in the trash if it's expired. Even little containers of food that you just look deep in there. I don't really have containers of food in my refrigerator. I clean it out frequently, which means I wipe it out frequently. Apparently, I don't look at the expiration dates on the bottles. Lastly, we need to declutter the pantry. I need to declutter my pantry too. I need to declutter the pantry. My husband said, make certain you talk about them bags of potato chips that are open. And I'm a snacker. I don't eat large meals. I'll eat breakfast. It's probably the biggest meal I eat. And I can eat a Happy Meal's worth of food and I'm satisfied. I'm full. I'm not overly stuffed, but I'm full. So I don't eat a lot, but I snack all day. That's why I keep fruit in my house. Refrigerator. On the table, I can see bananas. I have bananas, apples, oranges, little tangelos. I even have some grapes and some grapefruits. So I snack all day long. And I have grandkids who live 7 houses down the street. And so they're up here a minimum of 5 days a week. In the summertime, they're going to be up here every day. And so I always have snacks for them and have snacks for myself. So it's not unusual for me to have 6, 7 bags of open chips or cookies or something. So just go through your pantry, look at the canned goods, make certain they haven't expired, because I know I have a habit of not looking in the cabinet at what I have before I go shopping. I need to start doing that. I really need to start doing that in 2024. I'm gonna do better. So we need to pull out the canned goods and make certain they haven't expired. Any salad dressing that may be sitting in the cabinet, any croutons, cookies, crackers, whatever you have in your pantry, just go through and look at the dates and make certain they haven't expired. We don't want to be eating expired food. We just want to go into 2024 with everything fresh everything fresh in our pantry and fresh in our refrigerator. Well, that's it, family. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you listen to my recommendations. Let me know if all of your 10 spaces are already decluttered. If they are, that will never be me. Oh, I'm not that organized. I try to be. That's probably a lie. I probably disregard, but I do try to keep some of my spaces decluttered. I'm going to do better. 2024 is here, and I'm going to do better. Now, thank you so much for spending some of your valuable time with me. I really appreciate it. It was really fun doing this video. For the most part, and until I realized how much clutter I have. I don't have a whole lot. I do have some stuff in all of the spaces, except for the garage. That's my husband's space. He likes to let me know that it's his space, and he is very, very organized. I should sneak and take a video. I put a little clip. After this. I'm going there with my phone because I can't take the camera. So I'm gonna stand. I'll let y'all see his little workspace in the garage. Very organized, and his office is very organized as well. He won't need these tips. Let me just say. Now, I'll try to insert the video clip here. So you don't pay no attention. This is my husband's workspace. Now, the only reason he built this whole thing here, he has a trash can. There's this little shop vac, one of his toolboxes, air compressor. And the only reason this stuff is up here is because he was working on this tire before he left to go back to work. Now look, he built this, he bought that part, but he put all this stuff up. He spent the 2 days, like an entire weekend, and hung all his stuff up. Look at that. And he put these lights. These are lights, that's bright, that I got off Amazon. He hooked them up on top of his space so he could have lights. I don't even know how to turn that one on. Where is the wire? Going to the, there it is. There it is. Follow the wire. See there? Now we have light. So that is his little workspace. See, he built it, and Gabe wrote his name and I wrote mine. That's Owen wrote his, and this is when he built it. September 27, 2000. See his space? He got all his little tools all organized. I could never, ever. Yep. That's his saw. I hung it on there. That's his saw that I bought him last year. But yep, that's his space. Thank you so much for spending some of your valuable time with me. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I will see you again before the new year. So I'll see you on Sunday. Have a blessed, blessed day. Bye-bye.